In number 16, we're going to find all the coordinates that represent the point P that's on the polar grid. So this is the point P, and there's a scale of 5, so I can just check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm counting by ones. The best way to approach this problem, there are multiple answers, is just to go through each of the choices and determine which ones are true or false. So let's start with number 1, -3, -5 pi over 6. When you're graphing a polar point, you want to start with theta, which is actually the second number. The negative tells us that we're going to be going clockwise. I'm going to start by going down, and we're going to go 5/6 of the way around the circle. 1 radian, pi, is a half circle, so we're going to go 5/6 around the half circle. Each spoke is 1/6. So 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. And we end up on the spoke where P is. Now we're going to use the radius. The radius is -3. That means you go backwards off of this spoke, so we're going to end up over here, which is not P. So 1 is not going to work. Now let's check 2. Again, start with theta. This time we're in degrees. Each spoke is 30 degrees. So we're going to go 30 degrees in the counterclockwise direction because it's a positive 30 degrees. And that ends us up at that spoke. And then we're going to go -3, which means you go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. And we do end up at P. So 2 works. Now let's check number 3. Number 3, we're going to start with our radius, which is +13 pi over 6. Remember, each spoke is 1/6. So we're going to go positive means we go in the counterclockwise direction. And we're going to go 13 spokes. So I'm going to count. This is 0. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gets me halfway around the circle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That gets me back to where I started. And then 1 more is 13. So I'm now on this spoke here. And I'm going to go -3. I'm going to go away from it. 1, 2, 3. And I do end up at P. So 3 is true. Now the next one, the angle is -870 degrees. That's more than 360. So we're obviously going to have to go around the circle more than once. The way I figure this out is I just subtract 360. So 870 minus 360, that's 510. That's still more than a whole circle, so let's subtract 360 again. Minus 360 is 150 degrees. So going -870 degrees is the same thing as going -150 degrees. Negative means I'm going to go down first. And remember that each spoke is 30. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So we're on this spoke, and we're going to go +3, which means we're going to come out 3, and we end up at P. So number 4 works. Number 5, -11 pi over 6. Negative means we're going clockwise, and let's go 11 spokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We end up here. And it's +3, so we go out in that direction, and that's not going to get us to P. Number 6, we're going to go 210 degrees. Again, each spoke is 30 degrees. Positive, so we're going to go clockwise. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. So we end up on this spoke. And we're going to go out 3, which puts us at P. So that works. Last one, number 7. We're going to go +19 pi over 6. Each spoke is a 6. So we're going to go around 19 spokes. Starting from here in the positive direction. It's counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're right here. And we're going to go +3. We're going to come out, and that will put us at P. So 7 works. So if we look back, we see that all the choices work, except for choice 1 and choice 5.